what's up, riders? Old Man Ronin here. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, today I thought we would take a walk in the woods, do a little Himalayan story, put a little music on, and enjoy the ride. Here we're going to go on into the woods, and it's pretty much a deer trail. It's been cleared out, but let's get on back in there. Well, here we are. Yeah, this is what I call base camp, and you can see there's the benches that I built, and we're gonna go for a little walk in the woods. But first, we're gonna get a refreshment. Yeah, fun time coming in here, and I kind of want to show you. I don't know how it's going to show up in the film because you know, these GoPros are great, but they don't show the real beauty of what we've got here, especially the colors, and it's just, I mean, it's amazing. There's plenty of room for lots of people to camp and lots of campsites. Let's go to this side too. I mean, there's a lot of fallen trees and things like that, but I mean, it's just beautiful. And I mean, it's hard to tell with the GoPro, but those hard lights that you're seeing there, those flashes, I mean, it's really dark back in here. And like I said, it's just beautiful, and it's one of my favorite places to come, and I try to get here at least every day. I'm not kidding, I'm here every day, and you know, I'm doing a lot walking around, investigating. We Iron Lady and I come back here, and we have a little buddy that we like to talk to, and it's a little baby barred owl, and we named it Barney, and he's a little treasure, man. I'm telling you, he does his little hooting and eating food, and we've watched him when he was first started as a fledgling, and it's kind of fun watching him start to grow up, and he's hunting on his own now, which is makes me proud. I love birds of prey, in particular owls. They're probably my favorite of all of them, and I get a kick out of them. So let's walk around here a little bit and show you what's coming up. And you can kind of see, I've showed you this before, there's a trail I'm going to take here in a second. You can walk with me if I don't fall on my butt. But I'll take you to the edge of the ravine. It's pretty sharp. And we had rain last night, so it's pretty slippery. It's pretty, isn't it? Now going back up this side of the ravine. Apparently the deer were slipping on this too. There's deer slip marks going up the hill. But this little trail here, you can see going up the hill is one way. And then another trail is this way. You can see we're halfway up to top of that ridge. Simply beautiful though. And again, I don't know if my audience wants to see this kind of stuff or not. Sometimes it's difficult to know what they want. So what do you want? But yeah, it's I mean, this place is, like I said, this makes my heart happy, and I hope it makes your heart happy too watching. Well, I'm going to take you to an area that I call the nursery. And the reason why I call it is where most of the female deer raise their young, and the mommy turkeys do the same thing. And it's I mean, it's really thick. I'll show you here just an example. But you can see a path that the mommies have cut through to put their young back in this really super thick stuff. And it's basically probably about a 1/4 mile wide, and a quarter-mile deep. There's a cardinal over there. He gave me a squirrel moment. But what I was getting at is this area is so thick, and that's where the deer love to have their little ones nest. And I call it that because in essence that's exactly what it is. They're sitting still in one area and not moving, and they spend hours a day doing that. So if you've wondered, if you're not a outdoors person, never hunted or never done much research on wildlife in North America, the white-tailed deer, the young ones will sit. They don't have much scent when they're born, and they sit pretty much all day and rest while mom's out doing her foraging. And of course she comes back 4 or 5 times a day when they feed, and she cleans them up to make sure there's no stink on them so the predators can't find them, and then she leaves again. But she stays in a close proximity, so she's going to drop her young close to where there's a food and water source, and it's really important for deer habitat. Turkey, the exact same thing. And we've got, I think there's 5 or 6 different mommies, ranging from I think a couple hatchlings to 12 or 13, so it's pretty cool. It's you know, I do have a couple game cameras back here and I put them on, but we're gonna walk a little path here that is, I call it the Gnome Grotto, and I'll show you why. This particular area is just on the bottom side of the nursery, and I don't know if you heard me talk that when I've been out, but it's got a big fallen tree, and at the base of the fallen tree is a little spot that I put a gnome. Actually 2 gnomes, and I guess I'm kind of goofy that way because I think that's kind of cute. That's almost a fantasy type thing, and I think it's really neat. That's so that's this Gnome Grotto, and I built a little bench. I come back here and have some coffee once in a while too, because you can sit, and we'll just do that. You can sit and just observe nature, but you can see it's pretty thick. You're not going to see a whole lot except on the trails right there. It's because we're on the west side of the nursery, so it's super thick. But it's a cool little place. It's kind of a flat area on the edge of the hill, going down into the ravines. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed my little adventure back to these what do I want to call it? Places of solitude. And if anything is, this is my fortress of solitude. So let's head back towards the bike. I'll turn the camera off because it's a little bit of a hike. Well, let's get on the road and head back to the old house. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this video today, man. It was a lot of fun making. I'll tell you what, I really need the woods. You know, there's 3 things that make me happy in life, and that is woods, water, and hills. And luckily where I live, I have pretty much close proximity to all of them. Well, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give us a big thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification button, share and comment. You know I read all the comments and comment on as many as I possibly can. And also, you guys can win those Suparee headlights. The information's in the description below. Until next time, ride safe and keep her on 2 wheels, baby.